Hello guys, welcome back from that break. To my first conversation, you better come on after Nadum Herbal, the products they have here, NH Media Umudi when it comes to their products, and then Yaya products no, and I say Juno Etumi Esa and then Nekikana Nipakwa. Wabe joining me and meet me in Amineno Babidi sa in Komono is none other than Senior Donko. Senior. Good morning.
Morning, sir.
First and foremost, you can Nadum Herbal. What is Nadum Herbal into?
Nadum Herbal specifically I deal with natural herbs.
Okay.
Into medicines.
Okay.
There were different kinds of drugs I was studying, but now you focus on Nadum Garlic bitters and Nafa Esvin syrup.
Okay.
And then Nafa Esvin capsules.
Okay.
And then Nafa Man capsules.
Okay. Yeah. You have products, so by Nadum, how many years has it been in existence?
Nadum no near ho, but ye when you need them fancy for almost 20 years.
20 years. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
20 years.
And I herbal in Chumankwan and
near or into pharmacy.
Okay.
Yeah, pharmacy no now the health no so but now they deal with herbal medicines.
Yeah. They tell you can and no yeah na embrewa for na call room no makofa 1 or 2 herbs I've been mixing and is it true that experience and I say there are other reasons why you decided say this time around the for herbs now and say area in
fact say we should say we are saying konwa we use so we're not turning into herbal medicines.
Okay.
It's Indian for German for crowd for a long time. Now, yeah, courses with Germany.
Okay.
And the only you say very soon, and you might be changing to herbal medicine. Yeah, starting and tell. In fact, you swing there who ye.
Okay.
To do that, no, and you share is about 5 people.
Okay.
And you share, and now Dominicasan. And you start. In fact, garlic there. You can garlic Nadum garlic is one of the first garlic in the system.
Yes. Yensha products no. Say na we can Nadum garlic bitters no. Yensha yare to me sir, and even the benefits of eating garlic and as adding garlic to your system.
Nadum garlic is a garlic be your system. Yeah, intia ye can was you can say about 26 different herbs.
Oh,
both local and foreign.
Okay.
And you are combined. And you use natural honey. And you did aye. Now, Nitia, and me is a mere name of brother be. Yeah, twins.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm a twin brother no. Ubinya heart attack. One day, Timmy didn't do Korebu, just 2 days fair. And off free. First. Na your war school no sometimes I know pretty free no so na yes no be ampere and share it actually na me research na be hu say any money na timi course programs no it ye buy and say be ye dura e betimi ayi moja ni mu adwuma because moja no na de now
yeah
cars is was said down cry na say full anymore intimi mu Iti ya the garlic no buy and ya the abo manfo bebre especially anadwo pa na sometimes we be call won tin hu baby a enyi kodwuma obedru fie afi oko na hat iti ya ye say obi bia we from 18 years economy obi timi anom na dum garlic bitters ni bi se ne be ma hat no brand na betimi bia ye dwuma o system ni mu ama also one why fit. And there are certain things in a woman. A boy and say, be our wa, Ubo to me pra. I did to me born, not dream was what the rubber be or could baby, but cloud to be bit to me in a quiet, a develop or blood vessels in you. Now, I don't you. It had a drubia cows, and near my saying in a timmy, a boy, and melting in a free system. Anna, cholesterol. Cholesterol. Ubo abeshi ano so me dem nsunti. But cholesterol we no no. Oba check no. Na ma ni veins ni na kata krusu. cruise it was so metrans kakra na menaya sensin me de mensato ho na menaya sensin ni nyina e born in Cairo but we nya nadom garage bites ni bi na wo start say wo no ma say ni ma we nyina and ye hu say Africa no activities ye nyina no you struggling
one thing ukona upa
ye di nyema bi asa ka ho a eboa na e boost immune system no na feel other pains and ka wo benya ka de chi a o ko adwuma o ya gas and near the form into nadom garlic in 26 different herbs.
Wow.
Both local and foreign combination. And yeah, they are nadom garlic with this. It will be a hard program. Maybe I make pensel and try on my heart in your program and son.
So you will starting now.
So starting now.
So far as with the 18 years after.
18 years now.
Also started.
Yes.
Yes, we're having a conversation about nadom garlic bitters now. Senior Amayati said it does lots and lots, and it solves especially your blood clots and blood circulation issues, and we are also so your vessels are even closing down. You need nadom garlic bitters and none ever boil. Into here and say at the appropriate time, and I saw my phone numbers on screen so yeah to come on now bit me I started with a bottle or you hear no bit my from saying garlic bitters TV and I say now. But when it comes to garlic bitters, also how many herbs? 26 different herbs, both local and foreign, and they are bomb they nadom garlic bitters. Senior I call into a song called Nafa Man capsules. Nina nadom herbal products. You see, you call Nafa Man capsules.
Okay, Nafa Man capsules also say Memedru.
Okay.
Na ye wo maybe one of me as researching. Now prostate problem.
Okay.
Ti na hano. The manager saw no complain. Ti any trust. Now trying about 5 different herbs.
Okay.
Ti far and you use other foreign ones no. The count. Ti ye no afi o mo say senya no use first one no 5 no. The senya na pain no corner afi the pain ya de ni na. Okay. Na afi ebo ma be man so ye be ma.
Okay.
So this the Christmas be. O senya ma ba we town and say no be demanding.
Yeah.
Na okototo papa so a we are do be jawo.
And then all
system.
Yes.
So mo no so na ni de timiti. We see dan nyina ma no na na so ye no fie no ntimi nya dia da kro ga tia samone.
Yes.
Nafa Man capsules for mema.
Okay.
And I feel a bone so much.
Okay.
Sometimes go on I catch and say or baby is a got on Nafa Man or say must say Merriman to Debbie Numpi.
Okay.
Numpi pa. Bob sending say na arthritis no to go on and sacras see in this street
to an I say
you should Nafa Man capsules na ebeboa.
Okay.
Now or the nadom garlic no
it's where Nafa Man capsules as he said but secondly we don't pay more and my boama would don't pay me a thing, especially when you're growing up at a certain age, you know, and especially if you're a man, so you need this also a boa. And when it comes to the prostrates also, and also a bone home day or the sickness and so on. You're called Nafa XV.
Nafa XV capsules. And oh yeah. And then Tuesday, say we do collabo senior America say now senior. I say go on I ask now no team because be Johnson into me ma. Now Johnson into me ma ye. Utsun mu enye ye utransin so enye ye. The munya Nafa XV capsules here. Now far Ebema Johnson e frase aye papa. Ebeba. Bedru baby no because by 1 month time no Johnson the cry no ebeba normal wa be sorry to say ya ehun say ebe pass o catheter no because catheter enye easy.
Yeah.
Rubber. Yeah, this show ube enye easy sir. Enye easy. It's ebe mo nya normal urine flow nso mfeli pain bi ebiem ana under infections bi anso a ebetimi aba wo brother ni mu eno so eye hu adwuma eye hu adwuma pa na ye woni nsuo na ye woni capsules ni nsuo na ye wo kese ni
okay
eti ya na ye advice say instead say we use ordinary water no use ni nsuo no a capsules
na 2 in 1
ma won use ordinary water there na be for 2 morning 2 evening and we know this be 4 tablespoons na 6 tablespoons now they are fat capsules in 2 anumre afi we go say near how adwon so ya de awo no tunso we go be trans ya we betimi afa bars so kokoma obetimi adwon so be say 10 times and some we kokoma I think I said Johnson did no Kuchina basic 2 drops next was sign. So Anna Johnson also said when you say Johnson into a system meaning force will be crying near my Johnson and Banocrano is just a little bit. That's a system now advise say Coco Johnson. Do you use Nafa SVN capsules and Nafa SVN syrup now combine urine program being and a ma or berima wutimi fa because Nancy when we say a man be pre I will free base 55 we come be pre or Johnson me idea Johnson me idea bo class say na ya connected to be amon Johnson in bom na no na make say entra ho because you will no power wa obetimi use ama sai ade no anya den ama baby na berima bi o junso mu problem bi obetime use Nafa SVN capsules and then the syrup at the same time no I okay senior don't I can't insem na e ba no eye Nafa XV capsules when it comes to say o junso junso nemba nti ope bibi amana boa yes Nafa XV capsules the syrup and then the tablets no be fan me na bom how many 6 tablespoons 6 tablespoons of the syrup yes and then now and 2 capsules of the capsules not all the account now and also abwanti when Nadom Herbal products wow na Nadom Herbal no enfa na mo in case we person ba your factory and some old barrier Kaswa old barrier okay as bread okay obi pese ebi ana ono so ebi some small pharmacy but pese obi two obi tima ba onom side o free ya e be yan de bro okay and now call Kenshin drugstore lane no Kingswalk DD Herbal Tinata Herbal and Harrods ne ho de onye wura ubenya enro ni na ato ana Kumasi no so yawo Korinako ho ana Dani Misty no ho okoho so obenya bi so 20k okay obetima frɛ Nadom Herbal it was 0268229 0268229 and that's 0240981592 0240981592 nafe komo bia wo ho say bia wo kra unnim yare no but person nyom twetwe nkomo na bia omamma kwan obefa so na ejo person fa betima from and they would respond to you ASAP what they nafe no make us train they would attend to you, give you the needed herbal medicines now but now lastly asana ebeko no ebia na me person me sam ho yare me person me fa journey na you can take it. You can take everything. You can take it. It's a burger like Nakaka, my born Nafax. You can take it. Send your hospital. It's more than 5 or 6. Send your dosage in it, and I'll follow dosage. Okay. First dosage now. Me sorry, I'm honest. You were about 10 products. You 8 there. That's so far. Okay. And Garlic and idea, messer, a baby Christmas. The Ubet made you a dream, but in Nagara can be count. Okay. Nagara can be so. We did no one. Nafa man capsules, no delivery by because if you had a memo happen.
Menya signal we say on what one with you. Okay. See I don't go with that yeah, but that's but answer now back on yeah Christmas man no. Busian for show in some person catch any be families and individuals almost so extra program no. Same we person catch.
Be there ready as say enya mo nyina na enya ne senya ga na enya ni. Say near mamu dim dear now once I won kwa na Ghana that's what I see. Now I don't know say how be by assassin also
yeah.
Say a mind be sure. Asemu esino. Nanso ni nyina mu no Nyankopon ni waya. Ti ne be sere obi ase. Ye nyina sa afi adum na sa afi kwa betu. Emfa odo ani kabo. Kakra wo no no ama wonu ebi. Ye say bakufu didi a kromu nyende iti kakra obi a wono na omani nu epi na fi ensua se e be do ye ho okay oma gana na ye adia
okay see I don't be that se be se onyamre e be cheche edro ene ekwan at least you would also stay safe and healthy throughout the years no and ever say that Nadom Herbal say at least put it up this whole thing together to help us as usual. Open Omo Chico and also person from the numbers are on your screens. 026-822-9862 026-822-9862 and as 0240-981-592 0240-981-592 Nadom Herbal products in our and your garlic, your Nafa X XV, your Nafa man capsules, and okay, so in our no bit from at any point in time, just talk to them and they would sort you out. We'll go for a quick break. When we come back, the conversation continues.
Yeah, baby, I like the way you shake body. I get money, and then you bring my encode. Yeah, I swear I lie. Say, Woody, Mechia, you don't go sorry. Forget your worry. I dey come to spend so lash money. Why? Yeah, yeah, bro, that I am jam, bro. Oh, yeah, bro. Oh, yeah, bro, that I am, bro. Hey, yeah, bro, that I am jam, bro. Yeah, bro. And then you Friday, oh, you go confirm me, Kwakoi. Maji me pay, me compare baby, I koshakodi. Minti ukesi, obi ampaka asembesi. Me tu kokobi, me babe swako via kochi. Yeah, yeah, bro, yeah, bro. Many, Wabina Gigi Weni, Abuba Gigi Weni, Emre Papa Bini, Enti Shiji Weni, Jishi Weni, Kindi Buchi Weni.
Give me a reason, give me a reason, give me a reason.
Charlie boy, wow. Baby body, how you whine like that? Tell me how you really want it. And make it clap like that. Shake it for me, baby, flaunt it. Baby body, how you really want it. And make it clap like that. Shake it for me, baby, flaunt it. Cause the way that you got me seems like you're tempted to touch me. The way that you got me seems like you're tempted to touch me. Go low, slow wire, your back, let's fire. Kele on me, oh wire. Go fire. In the morning, tempted to touch in the evening. see me. Baby boy, you know you my jazzy. Baby body, how you whine like that? Tell me how you really want it. And make it clap like that. Shake it for me, baby, flaunt it. Baby body, how you whine like that? Tell me how you really want it. And make it clap like that. Shake it for me, baby, flaunt it. Cause the way that you got me seems like you're tempted to touch me. The way that you got me seems like you're tempted to touch me.
Hello guys, welcome back to the studios of Home Based Television. I'm excited about my next conversation because it involves a female and she's beautiful and her song is nice. And as a matter of fact, we are getting females in the industry that statement is a male-dominated industry is actually brushing off slowly and all that. Akosia, welcome to the studios of Home Based TV. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing great. First and foremost, who is Akosia?
Akosia is, like you said, she's a fighter. She's breaking through the industry. And you're right, it's male-dominated, but Akosia is here to basically make that message known, like women can do it.
Okay. At what point did you start doing music? Did it come in as a surprise, or it was properly planned that when you get to this point you're going to start music and all that?
I think it was something that was given to me. Like my mom told me that from the moment I was in her stomach, I was literally kicking to the beat.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think it wasn't something that was planned. I think it was destined for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing it?
Literally
Professionally?
I'll say since I was a little girl, just always singing, and then getting into the choir. But then, like, we want to say our active years, so I'll say in 2019 when I dropped my first album.
2019. I know we start doing stuff. Let's say when you're a kid, you start singing, but people don't really take it serious because they think it's normal. But professionally, when you start anyway, like you book the news out that I want to do this thing like proper. I really want to get into this music business. How did family and friends accept it?
Oh, it was tough. I think for the fact that I'm Ghanaian, it was really hard because, as we know, you need to be a doctor.
I tell you.
Lawyer. You gotta do something that is guaranteed. Nurse, something.
Yeah.
So for me to branch out and say, I want to do music, that was the first thing, like, they didn't understand it.
Okay.
But the passion, I believe, is what the consistency, just keep going. They just had no choice but to accept it. They're like, whatever we try with her, she will keep going back. So let's just support her.
Do you remember your first day in the recording booth?
I do.
How's the experience like?
I was so nervous, and it's like, for anybody who does music, like when you hear yourself back, it's like it's not making sense. So you're like, that's not the voice I've been using to this point. Yeah. But after keep doing it, then it kind of became Do
you remember that tune?
I do.
Do you listen? Yeah. Do you listen to it? Well, do you go back to that? Do you leave that moment? Do you go back to leave that moment?
I do. Sometimes I do have that nostalgic feeling, like, because when I was in that, in the booth, I was actually with a girl group.
Okay.
And so, we thought we were running the street. So, yeah, I definitely remember. And sometimes when I hear it, or I might see, them, because everybody's kind of off doing their own thing now. And it just kind of comes back to me like, wow, I used to be really scared doing this. Yeah.
What would you say has gotten you your feet solid to the ground, that music is your thing? What would you say, what was that moment, that star moment that got you that, this is it, this is what I was brought here to do, and this is what I'm going to do?
I think it was the first time I performed.
Okay.
And the way the crowd received me, I was like, I must have something, and then I really started realizing that the stage is like my thing. Every artist has their zhuzh. Yeah. And I realized that it's like I come to life on stage. People say I'm very quiet, I'm very reserved. So when it's the stage, it's like she opens up. Yeah.
Let's talk about projects. How many songs do you have in your name now?
So I did have an album called Fourth Sunday, which is self-titled. Okay. After Akosia. As you can see, Fourth Sunday. Yes, and that was in 2019. I dropped that project. So I do have a special treat for everyone that, I'm going to be basically re-putting that project out. Okay. And right now I released Touch, which is the single I released in 2019. And then my newest single, Wait Till You Do, featuring Mr. Bisa Kidi. And that's our most recent one.
Okay. I remember before coming to the studio, we watched the video as a Touchy.
Yeah, Touch.
That was what we were watching. Let's talk about the inspiration behind that song. Then we'll come to the recent one.
Okay.
How were you motivated? Where did you draw the energy from to do that particular song?
I heard the beat, and it was just, for some reason, Touch came to me. I'm like, I like to move my booty.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I think as Africans, we're like, we like the rhythm, and naturally it just kind of comes to you, So before I knew it, Touch came out of my mouth, and we were like tempted to touch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
tempted to touch. Let's keep it there. Let's move to the new one. Where did you get it? And even Touch It. How did it do? How did people react? What were some of the reactions you were getting from people who listened to the song, watched the video? What were some of the comments you were getting?
I think people kind of resonate that with me, that I have a kind of a goofy or just fun personality.
Yeah.
So I think my music speaks that. But they also are going to get the voice. You do have your serious records. So with Touch, I think they kind of was like, yeah, we know this. She's going to give us that. She's the doll. She's our kind of doll. And she's going to be fun with it, you know? And then as we transition that into Waiting Girl, it's like, again, if I'm the Ghana doll, then I represent for the girls.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like we said, there's not enough of us. So Waiting Girl do, for real. Like, what's your passion? What's your thing? Push for that.
Okay, amazing tune. I think I'll be playing the video like 2 times in a day. I like the way the girls were moving and all that. But it's still December. You get to party, you get to meet new girls and all that. Let's talk about the recent one. I know you're excited about it. Let's talk about how it all came to birth, where the idea started from.
Once again, when I heard the beat, that's kind of how I work. I'll just hear the track, and then what comes to me, how it makes me feel, that's what I kind of go off of.
Yeah.
So initially I was like, this has to be like a girl bop kind of thing. And then it was like Waiting Girl, and then Visa's my favorite artist, Ghanaian favorite male vocalist. So I don't know, it seemed so sweet to kind of fuse the two together. Okay.
Was it difficult getting him?
Surprisingly, I think I would say it was divine coincidence. It was at the right time, right place, right time type thing.
Okay. And how people reacting to that particular tune? How people accepting?
They love it. I think when people hear the tune, they're like, "It's so sweet." It just makes you feel something.
Okay. December is like Ghana's, how do I put it? I wouldn't say festive season, but like everybody, there's noise everywhere. There are shows everywhere. Everybody's booked. There's something going on and all that. How excited are you for this December here in Ghana?
I'm very excited. I've been told since the year of return that this is the time. But I will say I haven't really experienced a lot of the craziness. I've been only in my own crazy. So since I've got here, it's been really just moving so quickly that I'm looking forward to kind of seeing what the whole.
I think I should. Last week we had a couple of events. It was wild and all that. Next week too, we are having. Even this week, tomorrow we have Black Sheriff. We have all the other artists putting up their shows and all that. And the nightlife is lit, especially in the streets of Osu and all that. So I think you should go out. I should tell management to take you out.
For sure.
At least you need to. You get it, right? So before we finally end the conversation, what is that one thing that you want the whole world to know you for? That at the mention of Akosua, we will know that this is attached to her.
Akosua is going to give you the voice. Akosua is going to give you something different. Akosua, she's going to be daring. Okay. So you really shouldn't put her in a box. You shouldn't say, this is how female artist needs to be. Yeah. Because she's definitely going to travel outside of that. So no Akosua to, you tell her to do this, she's going to do the opposite. Because that's just my nature. It's like, I don't know, I like to push that limit. Push that bar,
Okay. You know what, guys? Let's check out the new song featuring Bisa. When we come back, we'll dive straight into if there's a body of work somewhere, maybe an album or an EP coming anytime soon or anything like that.
It's Masterell on the beat, baby.
The remix, baby.
It's a kid, oh yeah, oh no, oh yeah. Tell me what make I do. Tell me how make I treat you, my baby. I don't know you miss so. Love what they do me so. More done poor uro mami kise. Anga wanga sa you go see say. My ready to give you a dough. Me uima. Reason me need baby ako. The drum in your minya.
Tell me what thing girl go do.
Tell me what thing I go do.
My number 1 plus 1 is 2.
1 plus 1 is 2. 1 plus 1. Yeah.
Tell me what thing girl go do.
Tell me what thing I go do.
Otto and mommy what's it go?
Yeah.
Oh, tell me what thing girl go do. I cannot lie, I dey feel your body. Make I no lie, you dey do me so cheap. Try. If I give you my heart and you break her, now so you dey shy when I say come. And I mean you they used to they make fun. Make fun. Somebody tell me what this girl gon' do. Oh, somebody tell me what this girl gon' do. Put you in for shakara. Oh, tell me what thing girl go do.
Tell me what thing I go do.
My number 1 plus 1 is 2.
1 plus 1 is 2. 1 plus 1. Yeah.
Tell me what thing girl go do.
Tell me what thing I go do.
Otto and mommy what's up?
Yeah.
Oh, tell me what thing girl go do. Baby, you dey drive me crazy. Oh, show me physically. I cannot lie, I dey feel your body. I cannot make I no lie, you dey do me so cheap. I cannot lie, I dey feel your body. Make I no lie, you dey do me so cheap. What you dey for, shakara? Tell me what thing girl go do.
Tell me what thing I go do.
My number 1 plus 1 is 2. Why you dey for?
Amazing music video, amazing song, and okay, so I'll still add it to the playlist. I have two favorites for now. At least December, I need to see girls and I need to watch them also.
Yes.
How do you feel?
I feel really good.
Whenever you I know sometimes we don't do this, but like whenever you watch your video or let's say listen to yourself, how do you feel?
It's still, sometimes it's still like, is that me?
Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, I was doing it this morning. I was playing back like performance, and I'm like, how did I go from that shy little quiet girl who was being picked on and bullied, you know, to now this? It's crazy.
Are we to expect any body of work anytime soon, like an EP or an album?
Oh, for sure. Expect that in 2023.
Okay.
So that means y'all got to stay connected with me to find it.
Okay. We'll come to your social media handles, but which of our artists, Ghanaian artists, are you, I wouldn't say dying, are you ready to work with right now?
I would love to start with the women, you know,
Okay.
because, you know, I'm on that woman empowerment thing, you know, so I would love to, you know, work with Jackie, you know, Sister Fia, Wendy Shay, you know, the girls, and girls, you know, let's do it.
Okay, I hope you have something, maybe a collaboration with like 2 or 3 of them on your album.
That would be really dope.
Okay. Thank you so much for coming. But before we go, your social media handles and how people can get to relate with you.
Yeah, so everything AAKOSYA. So simple. AAKOSYA. If you're feeling really good, add music to it.
Okay. So it has been a lovely conversation with Akosua. Akosua, thank you so much for coming once again. And yes, we will be keeping tabs on you and seeing your growth and enjoying your music and all that. And I hope the next time we meet, it will be about the album.
Sure.
Alright, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Guys, it has been a lovely conversation with Akosua. You can go out there, check her out on socials and all streaming platforms. Get social with her and also link up with her. You get it. She needs to be taken out. So if you are ready to take it out, just link her up and take it out. So go for a quick break. When we come back, the show continues.
Like I dey feel your body. Make I no lie, you dey do me so cheap. Try. If I give you my heart and you break her, now so you dey shy when I say come. And I mean you they used to they make fun. Somebody tell me what this girl gon' do. Oh, somebody tell me what this girl gon' do. Put you in for shakara. Oh, tell me what thing girl go do.
Tell me what thing I go do.
My number 1 plus 1 is 2.
1 plus 1 is 2. 1 plus 1. Yeah.
Tell me what thing girl go do.
Tell me what thing I
lift your hands wherever you are. Lift your hands far above your head. Come on, people. You can speak in the language of the spirit if you have the utterance. Come on. Liba shoya kapala labada babo shayate. Imarabosi hanos kapa. Irababo shayatali antalada. Imarako dabo shayataya. Imarababo shaya. Come on, somebody. Lemadababo shadabadababo skaba. Let your wells gush out. Lahabosha. Ikarababa shayata. Ietano neme shayate no la nosha. Soon crawl, crawl. I do pray. Yeah, yeah, oh, yeah, yeah, oh. Share my yeah, yeah.
Okay, so guys, welcome back to the studio. It's funny how F4 is complaining about the transition and all that's about. Let's just keep it that way. We're going to dive into gospel music, yes, and I have a fine gentleman here with me. He goes by the name Blessing Josiah, and yes, we're going to talk about the music the music he represents and what he stands for when it comes to him as a personality and him as a minister. Mr. Blessing, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
How are you doing?
I'm enjoying going to yourself.
I'm doing great myself.
Thank God.
First and foremost, Blessing Josiah, who are you?
Okay, so my name is Joseph Isaiah Osialpia.
Okay.
So the Josiah is a combination of my first two names. That's okay. Joseph and Isaiah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, by my name Blessing, I saw people using the name minister, all that, and I wanted to have something that really represent me. Okay. And I think that Blessing was a good choice for me. So the Blessing is like, instead of people calling me Minister Josiah, I would prefer people calling me Blessing.
Okay.
And you know that names have impact. Actually.
Yeah.
So.
You want to receive all the blessings.
That's true.
First and foremost, why gospel music? Why not any other genre of music?
Oh, actually, I think gospel is a calling. Even the Bible says that if you are not called, you can't come to me.
Yeah.
I hope you get it. And we were born in the church. Mm-hmm. My father is a presiding elder at the Church of Pentecost.
Okay.
So we were born in the church, and our family values also help you, guide you. Yeah. We were forced to go to church. We were just born in the church, so we just grew up in the church, and that's what I think. When I go to the place that I can make decisions for myself, I think that's what I wanted to do.
Okay.
Because I loved it.
I'm presuming that you started with a church choir, doing all those stuff.
Definitely.
All that. How is the feeling like, especially as a young kid, where you're brought up in a Christian environment, you're brought up in the ways where it's God, and finally you get to reflect on that, you get to build a life out of that. How does that make you feel?
Oh, it's a good feeling. Like as you're saying, that a young kid having a dream and now being able to live a dream is a beautiful feeling. And I always say that, the journey was sweet with me, because I had the privilege, very early stages, and they gave me the chance. That a lot of people that had this gift, but they didn't give them the room to operate. But I find myself in a situation where, by growing up, I was given the privilege to do what I love to do at a very tender age. So it has always been a blessing, and my joy is for people to get to see Jesus, or get to know Jesus through our talent. So I always thank God living a dream.
I'm presuming that family has really got to accept what you're doing. You haven't really had that back and forth with family when it's, in our typical Ghanaian setting, if you're a kid and you reach a certain point, especially when you are done with SHS, and you tell them, I want to be an artist, it has, irrespective of if it's gospel or whatever it is. So far as you say you want to be an artist, they say, why don't you want to be a doctor? Why don't you want to be this? Why don't you want... Did you get that comment? Or it was
Oh, actually, my father is very straight when it comes to education. My father but we thank God that by the grace of God I'm a graduate. We were able to pursue the education. But I would say that because of the ministry thing in my family, I didn't really have struggles choosing this thing, because they see me singing in church. And now if you want to make it official, like, it's a joy. I know my father is watching, and he'll be happy seeing his son on TV. So I think that is a joy. They love what I do, and I will say that they are my first fans or supporters. They really love the ministry.
How many songs do you have in your name?
By the grace of God, I think this is my third song. Third song. But this actually is an album project. So we'll be releasing 3 of the songs, then we can now bring the full album. So it's an album project.
How excited are you? And even before I come to how excited are you bringing out the album, when you did your first song, second, this is the third one, what was the feeling like? Happened to really do what you love, minister to people, be a blessing to people. What kind of excitement was running through you?
Oh, it's a very beautiful feeling. And one of the nicest feeling that I will talk about when it comes to you being able to bring songs out is when the Spirit of God gives you a song, and now the song is out. One of the biggest feeling, or the greatest feeling to ever feel, is to see other people singing your song. Being in the church. I remember that I released Faith for God somewhere around 2016, and I traveled to Nigeria for a program. And I don't know if they knew I was coming. I went there and the choir was ministering my song.
Wow.
It was one of the nicest feeling. I couldn't help it. And even with the new single Son Konkron, it has been playing on a lot of social media platforms and TV stations and all that. And I went for a program recently, and when I was there, before the beginning of the program, I saw them playing the song on the screen, on the projector. So when they were playing, the people who were waiting for the service to start, a lot of them were singing along.
Wow.
And it was it was a crazy feeling. It was a great feeling. So I think it's
gradually.
It's something that comes with the work. It's a nice feeling.
Let's talk about you made mention of the album coming. When is it?
Also, we are looking at around somewhere this year.
This next year. Everybody's pushing their wishes. But definitely,
it's very promising. I think that it worth the wait. Because we have invested a lot of work. We recorded. We did a live recording. When you see the setup, you can see it's a live recording. So we recorded the thing around May this year.
Wow.
So it's a whole album, like 8 songs with a medley. So it's a big project.
I actually can't wait.
It's a big.
I get like it release out today. But let's go to one of the most important questions. Where do you get the inspiration or the drive to come up with your songs?
For now, with our generation, I think that we have a lot of good examples. By the grace of God, we have great music ministers and pastors who are blessing us with the gospel. And when you pay attention, by the grace of God, there's nothing new under the sun.
Yeah.
And the best way to learn is to copy.
Yes.
So most of the times we have people who have been blessing us, like the Joe Metals and emojis. Yeah. When you follow closely, you pray with their songs, you know, the inspiration will come.
Yeah.
So I would say it's the Holy Spirit, you know, being able to understudy some of these people and pray. You know, you can get songs, you know, sometimes you'll be there, it will come like a melody,
yeah,
and then you figure out the words, it will come as maybe a quotation or something. So, you know, now it's quite easy comparing to I think their generation.
You know what I like about the statement you just made?
Yeah.
It's the admission. Some people would not want to give reference. The way you said you pick inspiration from all these people, there's nothing new under the sun and all that. Some people think they are doing something new, but they don't know that we know that they're not doing it.
A lot of people have already done it. A lot of people have already done it.
So the new one is the one we just played?
Yes, Susun Konkro. Featuring Kofi Kakari.
How are people relating to that?
By the grace of God, this song has been a blessing song for me. And I think that among the 3 songs that I've released, we are growing. Yeah. The first one was good. The second one was better. This is best. Yeah. So as you really, I'm sure that by the time maybe I'll join you here, maybe next year, there will be a change.
When the album comes, I beg. When the album comes, he's coming here.
I'm coming to talk about the album. So I'm sure that by the time we release the whole project, there's been a shift in my ministry as well. So it has been a blessing. It has been a blessing. That's what I can say.
Christmas is here.
Yeah.
Today's 20th. Yeah. Left like 4 days. Then we started chop the chicken. Are we going to see you? Are you performing to a certain crowd? Church? Any church?
With Christmas, there's a lot of events, and some of them I can't get hold of it. You know, I have, by the grace of God, I have a big brother who manage all those things for me. So sometimes I don't know the details, but I know how.
But you're ready.
But anybody watching me, I'm blessing Josiah, and maybe I'll be coming to your church, and then you don't know. So there are definitely events around that I'll be a blessing.
Before we go, I know the journey hasn't been easy, although you might have taken maybe some roses somewhere, but I know how this music business is. It's not easy.
Not at all.
Your time alone and says, but I just want you within the space of 30 seconds, appreciate. I know you can mention everybody's name, but those that will come off it, just appreciate them.
Oh, so I appreciate my spiritual father, Apostle Kojo Frimpong of ICGC Liberty Temple, and the wife, Lady Maureen Frimpong. I want to appreciate my band, Steve, Matthew, Pius. They are the guys behind the play. I want to take the opportunity to appreciate Kofi Kakari for joining me doing this masterpiece, beautiful song. And I want to appreciate my big brother, and as well as my manager, my friend, Precious. God bless you for the opportunity, for the love you have for my ministry, and their wife. His new wife, you know.
New wife. Precious, me and you get fight too. But you know what, let's just keep it there.
Yeah, for the opportunity. He has been a blessing. He has been a blessing. If you know him, you know that he's a sweet person, you know. I was talking to a man of God right before I came here. His name is Prophet Didi Kwame. Man of God, God bless you. You have been a blessing. God bless Akosia Daniela. There are a lot of people.
Lots of people. To everybody
who has been a blessing to the journey.
Social media. How do people get to relate?
Okay, so as you can see, my name. I'm sure my name will be on the screen. So as you can see, my name is Blessing Josiah. That's the name, Blessing Josiah. So Blessing Josiah on all social media platforms. Blessing Josiah. Blessing Josiah. Blessing Josiah. Don't forget the name. You hear the name.
Yes.
So you know you will be happy that you say, "Oh, I saw this guy here." You know, so God bless you for watching, and I know the Lord will bless you. So the name is Blessing Josiah on all social media platforms, on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, on all streaming platforms as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Precious says we could settle on a fight. But Charlie, man like Precious, like big up to you and your wife. Like that guy, he's different. Different. You say we'll talk about Precious, we're not going to end the show. But big ups to yourself. Charlie, blessing, thank you so much for coming. And yes, we'll be keeping tabs on you, listening to your music, and also relating with you and all that. I'm waiting for that album. Precious, if you drop, I beg, take and come. Bye. So guys, we'll go for a quick break again. When we come back, the show continues. to the studios. Yes, today we are going to do something today. We are going to do social media trends. Stroke Ravi's talent. Gabi is here, and Gabi just come and sit and talk about girls like that. He also needs to talk about what is trending on socials. And Efo, as usual, is here joining us with what's trending on, especially on Twitter and all that. So, guys, welcome.
Go first. Why you fighting?
I mean, no fighting.
No, we are not fighting. We are cool. You know.
He's my best friend. Just that sometimes he doesn't. Really.
So who do agree? They can't do journalism.
He do agree.
See. So, which course did you do?
I studied science. Like ABSU people. All great into ABSU, great ABSU. St. Augustine College.
That was to be school. So he did science, and today I was hearing him saying that, "Oh, I'm a public relation." How does science connect with relation?
Public relation.
How does it connect?
How does a great connect with journalism?
It connects
how?
Because when you actually check plant varroa grafting, there's a connection. You connect the roots and the stem together. So there's a connection.
So how does that connect to you?
We are grafting journalism into agri because I can do agri journalism. You understand?
But so you are not doing agri journalism, bro. You are not doing agri.
No, I studied journalism. No, I studied journalism.
What is
no? I studied journalism.
As a science student.
I studied journalism. I studied journalism. After studying journalism, when I want to speak on agri matters, I have the upper hand to speak on that. But for the fact that I have knowledge in journalism, I can speak on other matters. You understand? You can't prevent me. But science student who is actually doing.
Okay, so now
as a science student, as a science student, there's an aspect of science that is called therapism. Yeah. Where you are able to make people forget their stress and then come back to life and have a good lifestyle.
You convince people with words.
You see,
at the end of the day,
right now,
at the end of the day,
as I am here right now, no, forget about it. As I am here right now, people are seated home and they are smiling. Do you know how much calories are making them?
Do you know how much calories are?
You are seated here, and
guys. Okay, true.
You are planting
You know, I told you that the plants on the background.
We'll come to that side. But Charlie, Ravi's talent. I see the girls are. It's becoming exciting day by day.
Yes.
Seriously.
Everyone has even gotten
seriously.
I've been supposed girl.
I've been Charlie. This one.
You are feeling one of them.
But that is true. Sometimes you realize that when I like they are on air like that, you realize the way Efo looks at them. It is so haphazard. But then Efo go to the back door. Ravi's talent is showing on the home-based television at 7 p.m. on Sundays.
Yeah.
You cannot miss Ravi's talent because this Sunday we had them. Usually, Ravi's talent is the only show you can watch and actually win something.
Yeah.
So we have random picks sometimes. You can watch. You record 10 minutes. You put it on your socials, and then you tag us. Then we send you airtime, like you can do to us right now. When you watch home-based television, like our show right now ongoing, and you record 10 minutes or 10 seconds of it, post it on your social media, and you tag Gabi Official, I'll personally send you a 10 cedis airtime. Yeah.
Seriously, when I saw that ad the following day after watching the show. Seriously.
So relax. Sunday they'll show it again. So
can they do backwards?
Gabi, so how are the ladies behaving so far? How are they? I know you're in charge of the girls. That one day.
The way you are saying I'm in charge of the girls. Please, you guys, I'm not in charge of the girls, so I am working hand in hand with the girls. So Ravi's Talent is a show for the benefit of those who have not watched Home Base. I know they are like new what do we call it? Coming home from their abroad. Yes, so Ravi's Talent is an all-female show that is grooming females from scratch to put them on the high pedestal in the entertainment industry, where we groom people like actresses, people like television personalities, musicians, not only actors, even entrepreneurs. So if you want to become a celebrity or if you want to become somebody in the entertainment industry, I think Ravi's Talent is the best place you should be, and watch it on home-based television on Sundays, 7 p.m.
Okay.
I'm actually amazed. This Saturday when I was watching, I think Sunday when I was watching the entrepreneurship aspect, one lady was actually talking about her food project that she's been doing, and they were asking her how much does she make in a week, and she gave out the amount that she made, and they ask again. So this amount, we know that if you make this amount in a week, you put them together, you're supposed to have this amount of money in your bank account. And she said, yes, I'm supposed to, but because I'm taking care of some people, I have to take off, I have to take off something. So at the end of the day, in as much as you want to be an actress and you want to do other things, they are actually putting something in your mind that you can't be getting gig every time. So you have, I think they call it side hustle. Of course. So you need to have a side hustle where when you don't have gigs, you can actually work it out. So you are a Greek student and you have a side hustle, and
big shout outs to Rabi and the whole Rabi Starlets team. It shows here on Home Base TV from the hours of 7 to 8 every Sunday, and you dare not miss any episode of it because it gets exciting day in, day out. And as usual, the prizes, just record some 10 seconds video, tag them on socials, and yes, you get to win one or two stuff from them. And also keep count on your favorites. Keep your votes going for your favorites and just enjoy the show. Big ups to Rabi, big ups to the whole team and all that. Therefore, let's go to social media trends.
Straightforward to social media this morning. Number 1, hashtag Black Sheriff concert is trending. Number 1 on Twitter. Number 2, Mbappe is trending. Not Mbappe. Mbappe is trending this morning. I saw the picture that the ladies were discussing. I saw it yesterday. It's wonderful. Thank God for life. Number 3 this morning, hashtag CTCBS is trending. Number 4, R2Bs are trending. Chris Waddle and S2B, their fight is also trending. So Di Maria is trending. Number 5. Number 6, Bongo is trending. Number 7, Pele is trending. And Chris Waddle is trending. Number 8. Number 9, the greatest of all time, Messi is trending this morning. Number 10 is Tom Cruise is trending. So when you come to number 9, which is Messi, someone, a Nigerian told me is Togby of football. So it means that he's all time, like he's good, you know. I love Cristiano Ronaldo, but with what I've seen in the World Cup, Messi is the Togby of football. So the GOAT issue has been settled. Please, let's even move away from GOAT to cow. You understand? GOAT is too small. Let's move away from GOAT to cow. So that's number 1 to number 10 trend this morning. But the discussion, the one that we are going to dive into is actually the one with the concerts, Black Sheriff and the Chris Waddle and the R2Bs and the fight.
So Black Sheriff is having the Mozama Disco concert tomorrow, which is Wednesday. Yes, it's at the La Palm Royal Beach. And also, but before that, Gabi, you see this whole issue about Chris Waddle coming to Snap ranting over R2B is not showing up and Can Promise not showing up. Is it too much, or he deserves to do it?
No, in this one, I personally support Chris Waddle. Forgive me, Can Promise, but anyways, look, sometimes there should be somebody who will talk.
Okay,
it is like we have created some shelf around our entertainers that some of them, when they do mistakes, we can't say
anything,
and that is wrong. You can't keep people standing for all of this time. You were there, weren't you? Most of my friends were there. The people were there from about 7 p.m. to about 3 a.m. and all that. Other people had work to go the next morning, but because of the love they have for the entertainment industry, they will pay this amount of money and come and watch you, and then you won't show up. The next time, you, the same person, will go and sit on some platform and say that when you host shows, people don't turn up. Is it their fault? No, it is not, because you, the person who has, there are billboards all over. Event organizers has invested money into this. So when I'm seated somewhere and I hear that Sadiq says that he's coming to do something again and he's coming along with all of these people, bro, I will not go. Yes.
Has it got in there?
Yes, once beaten, twice shy.
Ever will you go?
I think if you actually check very well, maybe probably you can give them the benefit of the doubt that the time that the show was ongoing, they had another show somewhere.
Bro, let's cut that.
They literally didn't have any other show because
but they
Jackie's show was before, like, okay, so Jackie's show was on Friday. Out to Be's the AMG concert was on Saturday.
Okay.
The only show that was going on that particular Saturday was Nautical show. So it was just the AMG concert and the Nautical show.
So if I check the tweet from
Chris Wado saying that what do you call it? They even performed on Jackie's.
Yes,
but they didn't come to
this.
That's
where did Jackie's show happen?
Friday.
Where?
Friday. Where did it even happen? Oh, God.
So at the end of the day, I think Chris Wado is making a case, but he's taking it too far. You
Why
understand?
He's
tapping. He's saying no.
He's a car for.
He's tapping a lot of things. He's tapping a lot of things. That's not necessary. You understand? People were there and they knew that R2B's and Kim Promise didn't show up. You understand? They were there. You were there. You knew that they didn't show up. So you, Chris Wado, you were on the show and you were agitating because you supposed to perform a certain song. Now you were raising a certain concern that doesn't connect with the show.
But don't you think it is because he has also invested into the show? That is why.
Yes, you've invested. Okay, so now you've invested into the show. At the end of the day, you have to communicate something. At the end of the day, you shouldn't mar the relationship that you are trying very hard not to actually destroy.
Okay, so
because you come to the social media domain, this is a relationship you built it before social media.
Yes.
You understand?
There's one. Let me give you this. Let me give you the icing on the cake. Then I'll leave it for the two of you to fight it off. So, Chris Wado came. Information I got to us. They even told Chris Wado not to perform. You see, R2B's and Chris Wado have one or two songs not to perform, that they'll come.
So that they perform the song together.
The song together. And on Mamba.
So.
And you know, Chris Wado personally, singly, doesn't have any big song like that.
Yes, it's always collaboration.
All the songs he has that are huge are with either R2B's. All of this, it's collaboration songs.
It means that
and
next time.
It is not the first time.
It means that next time, do a hit song yourself.
It is not the first time.
It is not the first time. Recently, during a Wizkid show, he didn't show up. And then the next moment, they were in a plane, a private jet with Wizkid on his snap. I personally watched it on Kim Promise's status.
Yes.
What is the meaning of that?
Yes, we know that Kim Promise didn't perform during a Wizkid's show. He followed Wizkid to Cotonou to go and perform. Yes, we also know.
Yet they
we also know that in the industry there are priorities that people set for themselves. They know where to be at. Yes.
So you think
no. Say
leave Ghana and
you see. So the person have a priority to where to perform at a particular point in time.
Why then let us publicize it?
Let me tell you. I was here 9 o'clock trying to do show with Aigbe Adam on his show. Aigbe Adam didn't show up on the show, but Aigbe Adam had another show and he appeared on that show
on the same time.
Not on the same at the same time. The next morning, you see. So Aigbe Adam prioritized other places than this place at that particular point in time.
You see, you shouldn't cover the fact that Adam prioritizes other places.
That's what I am.
So if Zeal should come and sit here and complain about the fact that Adam did not show up, Odikan.
You see. The reason why
the
reason why I'm using Aigbe Adam for instance is because we are from the same place, and I was happy at that time. Why am I saying this? Why am I even using him as an example? Why am I saying this? I am just laying the emphasis that people prioritize things, some places over some places. But now, when you look at it, if you check the money, if you check the Wizkid concert very well, what was the situation there? They said they were looking at production and they were looking at safety for sake. Now the question is, when they went to Cotonou, was the thing that they are complaining about, was it there?
Let me give you another insight. Ghana Wizkid concert had more security personnel than any other show.
Can I ask a question?
Okay.
So Wizkid, Wizkid does not have a team.
Yeah.
Wizkid have a crowd that manage him. If I don't know Wizkid's team, I know about 28 of them.
28 guys small.
That is if I don't know.
Yeah.
I know about 28 singly of them. Are you trying to tell me that Wizkid does not have security teams that will make measures that when he's going on a show, when he's booked for a show, there is security on it? You think, if you check my status today, I've posted on that Kweku Flake does not have a show on the 23rd of December. I've posted on my status. Why couldn't they do same? How many days is 23rd from today?
So
why couldn't they do same that we will not be there? When you know that security won't help you.
Okay, so why
the bit about
our discussion here as at this point in time is not about Wizkid though, but we are using Wizkid as an example.
Yes.
But what I am saying is that King Promise, it didn't appear on Wizkid's show. You understand? When the situation happened, nobody complained about King Promise. People no. The attention wasn't on King Promise.
Okay, the main act was Wizkid.
The main act is Wizkid. You understand? And King Promise, bumper to bumper, follow Wizkid. You understand? So if he is in the shoe of Wizkid, it means that wherever Wizkid is going, he is following him. So at that particular point in time, priority set in. I can actually snub this one and go there. So I am also saying that R2Bs now, they actually feel going on. Even if you check Jackie,
they just went there for like 1 minute, 2 minutes.
If you check Jackie's assets this time, Jackie's compared to Chris Wardle, the way the trend is,
Jackie's
exactly
getting the numbers.
So exactly that kind of, I am thinking that they are following that trend of publicity. Exactly.
But let's not forget, see, the way
Jackie's own was a day before.
Yes.
So if Jackie's own was a day before,
and if with the Green Lounge on, bro, it was.
See, when was the last time you heard a song from Chris Wardle?
That is more reason why
you should even go and support him.
That's the more reason why you're supposed to go and support. But what I am saying is that
they
didn't
go. You
heard
the release from Michael Jackson.
No,
that's a question.
No.
But if today they should let concert for him, do you know how many people will attend?
Now, even if you are using Michael Jackson, if you are using Michael Jackson, using a wrong person, because the Michael Jackson is like Michael Jackson.
Let's look at something. The guy went to and Ken Promise went to Jackie's pro. 2 minutes each. A song with Jackie, they didn't a song.
It's somewhere.
Relax. They only performed Fine Wine. Jackie left. So he left. You came to perform for 2 minutes, and you have that next morning, afternoon to eat.
You know,
to finally get a go.
No, but then if but if you have a schedule, I have a schedule. I can not make it because
you tell Chris Wardle not to perform the song, and you are coming so that you perform the song. Charlie, guys, our time is Gabby, 30 seconds. Remind us again of Ravi's talent. We'll continue this later. Remind us again, 30 seconds.
Like I'm saying, keep watching Ravi's talent on home-based television every Sunday, this and every Sunday from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. It's going to be educative. In fact, it's not going to be. It is educative. It is interesting. It's entertaining, and it is so much fun. You don't only watch
ladies, but you get to learn something from your homes as well, because we teach entrepreneurship stuff from there. If we stop smiling.
Oh, I like the sound. Whenever he hears the sound of leadership, he gets. Sorry, guys. My thanks to everybody. My thanks to Gabby. My thanks to FO. Everybody at production. Nicole, Amma, and all the guests.
Nico is back.
Nico is back. Nico is back. Sugar Bread. Everybody. Madam Christine. Ato. Everybody. My thanks to everybody for holding us down. My thanks to Sika from supporting from afar. We'll go for this is the end, right?
Shout out to Rabbi Bray and Home Based Television.
A big shout out to Success.
Okay, so guys, I'll catch you same time tomorrow. Yeah, bro.